Okay, let's go.
Can you tell us your name and where you're from?
I am Tiffany Spitz. I'm from the Oklahoma City, Midwest City area.
Okay. And is this your first mentored hunt, or have you ever hunted before?
This is my first hunt ever.
Okay.
So, also first mentored hunt.
So what made you want to participate in the doe hunt?
I have wanted to go hunting my entire life, but growing up we didn't have anyone around us that hunted. So, and it seemed really intimidating for me to just get into by myself. So I hadn't really even thought about hunting for a long time until me and my coworker were talking about hunting because she's a hunter. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get into it this year. And then my father-in-law saw the News 9 thing, and he was like, you should enter in that. And I was like, okay, I never win, but, so I won.
So what were you expecting coming into the experience?
Exactly what I got, yeah. I was wanting to get information, law information, kind of just the gist of it. Field dressing and the processing was just invaluable information that was worth it 100%.
So how do you feel like it compared to what you actually expected? What did you feel like you accomplished?
I feel like I could leave right now, go on a hunt, and if I got something, I could do everything on my own. Prior to this, I hadn't shot a rifle. I had, shot handguns, but I'd never shot a rifle. So getting to shoot a rifle, getting to see the field dressing and all of that, like, you watch videos, but, like, having it, like, in person is so much more, it just sinks in better, you know.
Did she shoot the 308 also?
Yep. So she also got to shoot the 308 that we had.
Yep.
Yeah. No, we're good. But yes. So how did you feel with that 308?
I really liked it. So I had been looking at getting a 30-06, but I had heard it kicks really bad, or was just really big for it, because I'm a short woman. So I'm glad I didn't go ahead and get one. So now I'll probably end up getting a 308. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything that surprised you about the whole weekend?
It was just really family oriented. Like, I loved seeing all the babies running around. Like, that just made me feel really good because, I have babies at home. So that's exactly what I want for my kids growing up, is I want them to have that hunting experience that I never got, but I really wanted. But, like, they could grow up in, like, this kind of, like, community. Like, that made me feel really good. Like, oh, my babies could come up here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they would have had fun at the playground.
I'm sure they would have.
Yeah. What did you think about Tatanka and being at the Tatanka Ranch? How do you feel about the facilities and stuff out here?
Absolutely gorgeous. Like, this is just an amazing facility. Like, to win a guided deer hunt was, one thing that, I was really blessed. But to be at such a beautiful facility was just like the cherry on top. Like, not only do I get to go on a mentored hunt, but, like, I'm at, like, a really bougie place.
Yeah, it's definitely high end.
Yes.
There's so many cool things about it, and the facilities, the grounds are just beautiful.
I had done some research once I got picked, and I knew where we were going. I was like, oh, this place is nice.
Yeah. Did you like your cabin?
Yeah, I did. I really liked sleeping up on the top bunk area. Yeah, that was really fun. I was like, this is so fun.
Yeah.
It's like a little hole away.
It's like a little nook, So, what was it like hunting with a mentor?
It was really cool. And he's actually the game warden for my county. So that was really cool. So I could ask him specific questions about, like, hunting in my area. So that was really cool. And he was just, pot of knowledge. So that was really cool. We saw, like, a bazillion blue jays. So we didn't see any deer, but, even though I didn't get anything, it was still just great.
Good. I'm glad you feel that way. Did hunting with a game warden change your opinion or outlook on them?
Not necessarily, because I've always had a very high respect for them. So it was really cool to see them more in like a personal light, not just like law enforcement. And be like, oh, okay, like you have a sense of humor and stuff like that. But like they're really cool, and I thought game wardens are really cool. But it was really cool to see that kind of just like more like chill side of them. Yeah.
What's one thing that you feel like you learned throughout the experience that you didn't know?
Processing my own meat. That was really intimidating. Looking at videos and stuff, I thought, I probably will have to take my deer in the future to a processor. But I really don't think I have to do that now. I think I could do it at home. I'd be very slow at it my first time.
Yeah.
But but I think I could process my own meat at home, which, long term would save me a lot of money.
Yep.
So.
And it's kind of nice because you know exactly where your deer came from,
Mm-hmm.
where it's been, all of that fun stuff. So that's one thing I love about processing
Mm-hmm.
around too.
Well, and it's a skill that not a lot of people have. Like, I know a couple people that hunt, my coworkers, and then my one cousin. They don't process their own deer. They take it to a processor because none of them know how to process.
Yeah.
So that would be just really cool to be able to do on my own.
Yeah. Now maybe you can teach them how to do it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Sucker nerd.
How did having a mentor, do you think, change the experience?
It made it like more legit. Like, oh, I'm on a real hunt. I'm not just sitting in the woods like randomly.
Yeah.
So, and if I had any questions, I'd ask him, and he gave me legitimate knowledge, not just Facebook or anything like that. Yeah, because there's a lot of misinformation out there.
Yeah.
So, and that's the one thing I think I got so much more information than most hunters have ever had in their life, because most of them grow up just hunting with their dad or whatever, but they don't have all of the information that we got. Like, so they're missing out on like vast amounts of information that would probably be very beneficial to them.
Yeah. So what was your favorite part of the whole experience?
I really liked the field dressing and the processing. That was really cool.
Did Brian do okay? Was he okay?
Yeah, he was great. Yeah. He was very knowledgeable. Yeah. It was great information.
He's a little ornery, but he knows a little bit sometimes. How did you feel going out and actually hunting?
It felt really good. Like I said, even though I didn't get anything, I was like, wow, I'm on my first hunt. Like, this is really nice. And it was just really nice to get out there and sit and like watch the birds and the squirrel. And we had some like doves come in, and seeing them, because eventually I would love to get into dove hunting and just all aspects of hunting. So it was cool to see like what kind of noises they make when they fly off, and like just that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it was really cool just to be there.
The noises is what got me hooked to duck hunting, is because you hear them and they come in and they're like, they whistle, kind of.
Really?
It's a whistle, and it's so cool. So the sounds and everything are just great. Yeah. Was there a specific moment that just stands out the most to you?
Yesterday when we were out in the evening, we had it was really cool. We were sitting there and we heard some really weird noises. Apparently there was some baby raccoons fighting in the nest, and we could hear them, and he was like, I think those are baby raccoons, and they were just getting at each other. We couldn't see them, but we could hear them, and they were just having a little fight, and it was really cool getting to hear that.
It's nice. I mean, it's not every day you hear things when you're sitting out there.
Yeah.
So
Well, and getting to see all the blue jays and the doves like just chilling and doing their normal thing without like they didn't realize we were there, so like they weren't like stressed out. So just getting to watch them was really cool.
yeah. So why do you think that the doe hunts or mentored hunts like this are important for wildlife management?
Well, so a lot of people think that, if there's a bazillion deer in the area that it's healthy. That's not true. Because if you have an area that, let's say, sorry, my throat. If you have an area that holds 50 deer and there's 100 deer, they're starving. That's not good for deer. So hunting is very important for conservation and herd health. So I think a lot of people don't realize that, and I think myself included, I thought that I'm so sorry.
You're okay.
But I thought that by throwing some corn out, I was doing good for the deer, but apparently that's not true. So I think a lot of people have that misinformation. So now I know better.
Yeah. Jacob did a pretty good class.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of information. Granted, it was a lot of information at once, but it was good.
Thank you.
So what will you take away from the experience?
Just the vast knowledge that I have now, like just the things that probably would have taken me a couple of years to accumulate knowledge-wise, that now I don't have to kind of trial and error through a lot of it. I mean, everything's going to be trial and error, but I don't have to struggle for several years before I get my first deer because of the struggle. So I think just taking all that information is going to be huge.
Has this experience changed how you view hunting?
I think it's gotten me more excited about hunting, and eventually taking my kids out. Like, I'm really looking forward to that. So I think I'm just as excited about going hunting today as I was when I first got here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are you excited about maybe your wife going with you? And
she will not go with me. She has zero interest. She says, I'll go fishing with you. But
I'm out.
She's not have any interest in sitting in the blind. So
hopefully the kids will.
Yeah, hopefully the kids will.
Even if you just get them out and hang out with them, it's worth it.
Yep.
All the memories you make. I took Jalen this time, and he's 3, and I was like, "Man, we're not gonna kill anything, but it's great. It's just great sitting out there." And then of course he's like, "What is that? What is that?" And I'm like, what?
Wherever it was, it ran off, but she ran all the time.
He's like, "What is that,
Yeah.
Mom?" Jalen.
Yeah, and my toddler is a huge outdoor guy because we go hiking all the time.
Yeah.
He can hike a mile without having to stop. So before I have to pick him up,
He'll love it then, and it's great. Just get him outside and enjoy it. Yeah. Would you recommend this experience to others?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, like I said, that, if y'all need any help next year, I would be more than happy to help because I think this would be fantastic to get involved in.
Yeah. Yeah, we try to do all kinds of different events with OHA and do all of our crappie fishing classes or bass fishing and things like that too. So it's always a great time. You kind of meet a group of different people and everybody.
If I wanted to, how would I get involved with OHA?
You just let us know that you want to be involved, and we'll start sending you stuff like, "Hey, we're going to be doing this. Would you want to help?" Or,
okay, yeah. I mean, I want to be involved.
Alrighty, I will make a note.
I live in Harry. You're not too far from me.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Drive to the Tatanka range.
Yeah. So, in one sentence, how would you describe the experience out here?
The experience and the knowledge that I got out here is going to fuel a lifetime of hunting for me and my family.
That's great. That's a great one. So what would you say to someone who's on the fence about applying or joining a mentored hunt?
I didn't think I was going to win. I spent $25 and I won. So, it's 100%. Yeah, you could go to Taco Bell and get you a meal, or you could enter to the draw and win. You just don't know.
Yeah. So what does an event like this matter to you personally?
The fact that y'all are willing to take the time out of y'all's day to teach adults how to hunt, because they teach, Jacob was saying that they teach kids all the time, but that doesn't technically produce a hunter because no one's going to be able to go out with them. But what y'all are doing is y'all produced 5 hunters today, you know, and we're all going to go back and teach our kids in that cycle. So y'all y'all are creating new hunters for conservation.
Do you have any closing comments, anything you want to say?
I had a blast. I think that this was probably the funnest thing I've ever done in my life, and I've been waiting years to go on my entire life to go on a hunt, so this meant more to me than anything.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you got to.
Change your outview and your look towards the game wardens.
That was kind of a question we covered earlier, but
I didn't hear you say. I didn't hear it.
yeah. But yeah, she said that she's not really had a bad thought about them. So
That was
Yeah.
when I was talking to Anthony.
probably.
Yeah, no, I've always highly respected game wardens, but it was really nice seeing them kind of have a laughing and joking and, you know, that more relaxed.
They're everyday people.
They're everyday people. They're not just out to give you a ticket.
Yeah,
So,
they're ornery.
yeah.
Ornery. Sometimes
Gang.
a little goofy.
Yeah, no, I've always had really high respect for them, but I didn't ever know any of them. So it was really nice to see that, just like their real personalities kind of come out. So,
Yeah. So you went out with
I mean, Dalton.
Dalton. Yeah. Yeah. What did you think about Dalton?
He was really funny, yeah. Every time we'd have a big old flock of blue jays or a crow or something zip past, and he'd jump and be like, "Oh, they were coming at us." So he kind of would be looking over this way, and then like something would take off, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't realize that was there."
So all dogs have the same attention span as what I'm hearing.
Well, yes, I think so.
I'm a dog and I do the same thing. Like,
Squirrel.
When we heard that, we didn't know what we heard last night. It was a crazy noise, and all of us were like, "What is that?" It was a donkey. So.
No, where did you guys hunt down here, or were you kind of know?
Yeah, it was down that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But there was 2 donkeys back up against where we
They're
were.
in the field
Yeah.
behind them.
Yeah, they're
they weren't-
hee-hawing.
They weren't even hee-hawing. It was, I don't even know what kind of noises they were, because I've grown up around donkeys, and I was like, I have never heard that noise from a donkey.
Where
It was freaking me out.
Yeah, it was good. Well, did your brother have fun at least?
He did. He had a blast. So,
Good. It was good to meet both of you.
yeah, it was great.
Yes.
Thanks so much for putting this on. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, feel free to call or text anytime, especially if you have questions.
Yep.
Now you kind of got a face-to-face with Dalton. You know what,
Yeah. No,
how
I have
he
a
is,
good
and
relationship with him. Yep.
yeah, he is the Oklahoma County Game Warden. Yeah, so it's kind of nice to meet your own game wardens and get
It
a
is.
good relationship.
I wasn't expecting to meet my my county's game warden, so that was really cool. So
Yeah.
I got his card, and I'm gonna put his number in my phone in case I have any questions. I know exactly who to talk to.
Yeah,
Green Jean dog.
yeah. Green Jean Gang. Well, alrighty. Well, we appreciate it. I'm glad you guys got
Yeah,
to be
thanks
here.
so much. We really appreciate it. So, yeah, definitely want to be in touch with y'all for
Yeah.
anything y'all want to help anything I can help volunteer with later.
Absolutely.